dedicated to the elders in my life that told me to watch the people I keep in my circle. So my grandmother would always tell me, she would say, son, sometimes in life, your blessing is going to be that you're blessed to be the blessing. And I'm as sure as this bottle will float up on your shore that yours is just to get the message and the understanding. That as sure as the seed will always meet the land, that you can live and you can die by how you choose your friends. So beware of people who claim to leave footprints in your sand. Especially when their actions don't quite add up to what they're saying, because talk ain't always cheap. I said, be careful of people who claim to leave footprints in your sand. Especially when their actions don't quite add up to what they're saying, because talk ain't always cheap. It can cost you your life. Just ask Christ. They will murder you for whom you speak. Make secret pacts with whom you eat. Ask T.I. A Mike V.I. CK's in the back seat. The cops are breathing heat and your dogs will roll over. They say fall guys will spring into winter. I said, ask T.I. A Mike V.I. CK's in the back seat. The cops are breathing heat and your dogs will roll over. Fall guys will spring into winter, give you a cold shoulder. But my granny said life is funny, like friends be, when enemies question their loyalty. See, they like to play this cool role. Put on a shuck and jive show for folks who don't matter. Get played, turn right back around in your face, begging to get back in your good graces. It's amazing what people will do for a little light when they're not too bright. It's amazing what people will do for a little light when they're not too bright. The things we sacrifice to live the life is like the more you give, the more you're dimmed. We overlook our own blessings trying to be like them. It's like that story about that dog with the bone in his mouth, right? Say he was looking in the river at his own reflection. He wanted what he saw more than what he had. Dropped his blessing in the water, and now he's mad, and so I'm asking, who killed your passion? What dreams did you give up on? What kind of people do you have in your corner causing you to drop your bones? Don't be like the Israelites to wake up 40 years later realizing the tail you've been chasing was your own, the wrong people who will hurt you. I said, don't be like the Israelites and wake up 40 years later realizing the tail you've been chasing was your own. The wrong people will hurt you, have you running in circles until the you view in the mirror is unrecognizable. Can't get back to yourself, for irreconcilable difference is, and the killer is you watch them walk into your promised land without you. It's true. Misery loves company, but even that welcome can be overstayed, especially when your head and your heart begin to go their separate ways. It's like strangers at an intersection. I'm saying be careful who you asking for directions. It be crooks on the toe. And assure you our own change. The more things stay the same. And if you don't think that's true, just ask Caesar. Because a knife in your back will make you a believer. Come on. Sometimes I feel like my people are becoming what we despise the most. It's like we still looking scars from whips and slave ships. Now we them same pimps. Following supremacist white planes wearing red or blue flags, America salutes you. They say blacks killing blacks is the best thinking since Abe Lincoln. So keep teaching that the streets are war. So choose pimp or whore, nigga. There's no other options for you niggas. So push this dope, niggas use this dope, nigga. Destroy your people, niggas. Die early, niggas, and brag about it. Field niggas out your cotton picking mind. Brother, steal mine, then get on your own grind. It's like we great at breaking our backs for scrap and working hard towards nothing. They say manifest destiny is in your hands. But we're using it to tear down other black men like it's 1866. We 1866 doing what the Ku Klux would. Now it's like the hoods are wearing the hoods, doing what the Ku Klux would. I'm saying the black man is the new Klan. Ain't no new Negroes. I said the black man is the new Klan. Ain't no new Negroes. Only Jim Crow's law build the new jails just for us. Because they know that niggas gonna sell crack for a Benz before they ride the bus. And we gonna say they victims of the system, no matter what the facts is. Blame their actions on crooked cops and government factions, but the fact is, you can't help a nigga that's trying to be a nigga. You can't help a nigga that's trying to be a nigga. So now we're supposed to have our panties in the bunch, right? Because, you know, Kanye West got on TV and said that George Bush don't care about black people. But black people don't care about black people. It's like we great at raising guns and can't raise our sons.
That's right.
Account for that. We're great at raising guns and can't raise our sons. Account for that. Account for rap. We support criminals as long as they make good music. So you got to be stupid if you don't believe that words are hypnotic to a dope beat. You got to be stupid if you don't believe that words are hypnotic to a dope beat. Barbiturates to the psyche, we sedated. Passing on all things positive except HIV. We lose genocide in our own streets in the form of CDs because vision without direction is a dangerous thing. That's why great minds get assassinated. And rappers get emancipated. So I'm thinking, somebody should have told Dr. King to shoot a video. With like a score of whores and a big chain with a K on it. And like an Operation Blackie Freedom t-shirt with a casket on it. And like Malcolm X gonna be on the ones and twos remixing the I Have a Dream speech that Sam Cooke to change gonna come. So when change turn to dollars, he gonna cop a Bentley coupe on Giovanni's. With like Nicki, not the rims. So maybe you listen the next time she exposes that lynching tree on your Timbs. And how it only takes a small seed of inferiority to swell. But all these years later, we rep WL so well. If life is a script, Willie Lynch wrote it. Tied the noose, and we wrote to throw it like life is a joke on us. America is laughing in our faces, waiting for the riots. Because they know that niggas gonna tear down their own neighborhoods anyway. Reenacting these ghosts of the civil wars, we boast of a civil war torn communities. See these kids killing kids like they're scared to live. America's nightmare got them scared to dream, and I must be, because ain't no difference between a white robe and a white tee. So like first, I need you to tap around any knowledgeable subject. Soft shoe through content's ballet of delivery. Speak as if speech impediment plagues your memory, remembering to smile all the while pretending to be yourself but portrayed by someone else, delivering the most important message there is.
Rewind.
So like first, here we go. Dance move. So like first, I need you to tap around any knowledgeable subject. Soft shoe through content's ballet of delivery. Speak as if speech impediment plagues your memory. Remembering to smile all the while pretending to be yourself but portrayed by someone else, delivering the most important message there is. to keep it real, which has become a catchphrase which has become a catchphrase for the companies that make the strings, that make the jackass dance, Pinocchio's dance. Chanting that jigaboo chant. Say if you dumb down your lyrics, then we gonna give you a jigaboo's chance. And it's all the chains and ice necessary to keep you trapped and fresh for the next auction block. Now the industry have them thinking they pimps, right? Not knowing that it ain't been a nigga gangster since, say, Willie Lynch. And I'm gonna show you how you break a winch. See, what you do is you take her away from her. You break her down. You redefine her. And then you sell her back to herself for her self-respect, like rock your hips, poke out your booty, look back at it, spread your legs and let swine trample your pearl. Now, if you start this dance when she's just a girl, y'all gonna watch this trend spread around the world. It's true. It's true. What Lupe said about them chasing that cool, and it can happen to you. Your daughters will come home crying after school saying the other little girls say that they not cool because they don't give head like they do. It's true. Because some of y'all teach at these schools. It's true. It'll happen to you. Your daughters will come home crying after school saying that the other little girls say that they not cool because they don't give head like they do. Had a cherry pop. Suicide panties brought home in a lunchbox and the blood red innocence lost a few sizes short of adulthood. It's cruel. What life will do to you. How history will pull a loop to them. Like chitlins used to be cooked out of necessity. But here we are today, enjoying the finer parts of our lesser selves like life is lived in record sales. Man, listen. These niggas got our women smelling like Chicken George Kitchen. Uncle Ben been gone and I ain't your mama, so you gonna have to raise yourself. Saying, don't let these ignorant niggas appraise you, baby, praise yourself. Because what's done is done. See, you still the apple in Adam's eyes and the rib in his side sugar. The Bible will tell you that a foolish woman will tear down her own house with her own hands, but a wise woman would build it up. So be between. You can't be no queen without knowing how to submit the king, but y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. I said read between. You can't be no queen without knowing how to submit the king, but y'all don't hear me. See, we too Def Jam and universally independent. They said the proof ain't in your pudding. It's the fact you put in God and self. So take them emotions off the shelf. Baby, soak in that tub, pamper yourself, keep your body soft. Because you wasn't born to be my backbone just in support of. But men done got so far away from what was that what is ain't what's supposed to be, and I can only imagine. I said men done got so far away from what was that what is ain't what's supposed to be, and I can only imagine standing in the face of my father, knowing the problem started with him from protect and provide to broke back and jelly spine. Ain't been home since I've been gone, but my trait lingers on, and y'all see him. Y'all see him. Pants sagging. Advertising for undercover boy lovers. Advertising for undercover boy lovers. Misplacing their sacred scepter and bringing sickness back to our women. So you tell me, what happens when you bite the hands that feed? You die. You die. Slow. In honor of what man used to be, and to those of us who seem to be the last of a dying breed. So my nigga, please feel free to dance. Thank y'all for listening.